The blame game has begun. Julia Gillard and Tony Abbott are trading barbs over the government's decision to abandon the offshore processing of asylum seekers. But some in Labor's right faction think the Prime Minister should have seen this coming. Yesterday, the government announced asylum seekers will be processed in Australia, some in the community. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin reports from Canberra.
Julia Gillard's not seeking asylum.
Morning.
She's on the offensive.
I made a pretty tough stuff.
Both leaders hit the airwaves. Her blaming him.
I mean, how crassly political and destructive can you get?
Him blaming her.
She stubbornly and arrogantly insisted that it had to be her way or no way.
It's a perverse outcome. The government and the opposition both say they want offshore processing, but their stalemates delivered the opposite.
The government has lost control of our borders. It's lost control of its own policy-making processes. It's lost control of the parliament.
Under the new policy, some asylum seekers will live in the community while their claims are processed. They'll be able to work and get limited welfare benefits. One unhappy Labor backbencher told the ABC it's the equivalent of erecting a giant sign in the Indian Ocean and writing "Come on down" on it.
We are at risk of seeing more boats. We are at risk as a result of this conduct by Tony Abbott of seeing more men, women and children getting on leaky boats.
The Greens are claiming credit for the backflip.
Just in response to your supposition that this has happened by accident, wrong. It's happened because the Greens are here.
First, they've got the carbon tax, which is Bob Brown's policy. Now they've got onshore processing, which is Bob Brown's policy.
Well, let's start with the first Prime Minister, the leader of the Labor Party, Bob Brown, the leader of the Greens, joining us shortly. Julia Gillard in Canberra, good morning to you.
Good morning, John, and you've got the only Prime Minister.
The members of Labor's left faction are happy about the back down. It's what they've been arguing for months. But elements of the right can't believe it. One told the ABC it's a political disaster. Another reckons a third grader could have handled the tactics better. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.